Attempting a controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Well, hello. Here we are. Welcome along to Subnautica. It's a bit loud in my ears, so I'm going to just wind the volume back a little bit. But the volume in this game is critical. If you've come across this, just stumbled across, then the sounds in this game are just divine. They're absolutely superb. I only just got it 3 days ago. Well, not 3 days ago, about a week ago. And it's absorbing, this game. It's a long one. In total, it took me just over 3 game days to play out. So I've been through it once, and I'm going to go through it again. So this time with a little bit more knowledge. So we'll start a new game, and we're going to play in survival mode, which is to crash land on the planet. You're the only survivor, basically, although there are others who keep dying around you, although you never see them. We will have to manage, we have to scavenge for resources, we'll have to manage our health, which is the heart, our oxygen, and the water and food resources to survive. Aim of the game is to get off the planet. So that's the mode we're going to do. And here we go. Oh, here we go. Let's have a crash. It's good, isn't it? I haven't experienced that one again. Let's try all that again. Here we go. Play. Start new game survival. It's a compelling game. It really is. I'm not normally one to play this sort of game, a survival game, single player and all that. I'm usually playing the quick fire co-op games, things like that. You know, shoot, bang, fire stuff. But this I just saw actually. All right, let's listen to the intro story.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Ow. But I just got hit, knocked out. And we come round, and I'm on duty straight away. Fire. Pick up the fire extinguisher. Use the fire extinguisher. Right, okay. So here is our PDA. Yeah, so this little device is
You
where
have
all the
suffered
information...
minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
Well,
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
so, what we do in this, we now press tab. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I do is I can't put it back on the wall because it's no good. So I'm going to put it into the into here. Now in my survival box, which is I've got a storage container, I've got a couple of flares, a couple of bottles of water, and a couple of food bars. I've got a medical. You can see if you look down my if you look down here, you can see that my health is. I've got a health meter, a food meter, tummy meter, and a liquid meter, and that's my oxygen. So I can hold my breath for 45 seconds at the moment. Eventually, I've got to build a rocket to get off here. So here we go. What do we know so far? We know basic materials. We know copper wire, battery, computer chip, and basically we have to, in order to get bleach, we need to find a salt deposit and a coral tube sample. In our kit, we've got nothing. We've got absolutely nothing with us, so we need to make things. And to make things, you have to go and scavenge resources. We need a repair tool because we need to repair this place. So we're going to need silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. So silicon rubber, if we look up here, is got from these creepvine seeds. So we'll need to go and get some of those. But more importantly, at the moment, we've got to find food. And we've got to find salt, and this is the best water to get actually at the moment. So coral tube, so we need a knife. But until we can get a knife, we then have to go swimming. So we're going to have a look out the bottom. Here we go, and this is our world. If we come up to the surface and look over here, we can see. There's our spaceship.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
So our friendly PDA talks to us now. We've got absolutely nothing at the moment, so we don't know what we're doing. But we need food, and we need something. So we catch fish. That's easier said than done, but because some of them are quite fast. Oh, right. So I've captured a beta. Oops! It reminds me to swim to the surface to get air, and then I'll pop in here. And of course I'm hungry, so I can use the fabricator and cook the fish.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. So
with a cooked fish, it gives me 32 food and 5 water. So I nom that. Now I'm feeling better already. Right, okay. So we need to find some metal. And we'll find that knocking around here in the form of broken off bits of ship. Or we can break the limestone and pick up a piece of metal, which we should now have in our inventory. Titanium. Lovely. So we're looking for, that's table coral, we'll need that at some point. And you also get this, which is metal salvage.
Oxygen.
So this is an area called the Safe Shallows. So there's some more titanium here. So we can do that. You're popping up and down to the surface like a pair of drawers, actually. But there you are. And you can go in here, and we can open the fabricator, and it says anything that blue means we can do it. So it will turn the metal salvage into a titanium ingot for us. Lovely. Now, we've now got more blue things because we've got some titanium, so it means we can make a waterproof locker to store stuff in. We haven't got enough to store, we haven't got anything to store. We can make, at the moment, pretty nothing. Tools, we need a knife, so we need the silicone rubber. Right, so let's go and get silicone rubber. We want to look for long, tall plants that are sticking up, floating. Oh, look, here we are. These are creep vines. Now, the creep vine itself is actually edible, but the bit we want is that. So we grab one of these, and then we rush back to our life. We're going in and out of this thing like mad. But there we are. So we're just setting the scene at the moment. We need to get somewhere better to live to start doing things. We're basically doing a lot of exploring. So here, tools, we still can't make the knife because we've got to make that silicon rubber. See, silicon rubber is shown as red. Go up to here into resources, basic stuff. We can make some titanium because I've got some more metal salvage. We could make silicon rubber. We get 2 bits out of those yellow creep vine seeds, which now means in here the tool is alive and we can make a very important knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Now we basically have a big backpack on us here. And this is equipment that we're going to wear because at the moment we just don't have anything, just the clothes we got off the shipping. But very fortunate we've got a survival knife. Right, now the next thing is we need to repair this place because we're going to be in deep doo-doo otherwise. So what do we need to do that? So that's another tool. And there it is, it's the repair tool. We're going to need cave sulfur. We've got everything else we need, we just need cave sulfur. Wonderful. Oh, let's just check because there's a thing called a scanner which will give us all the information when we scan things. So let's just look at the tools for that. And that's going to want a battery. So a battery, what is in a battery for goodness sake? So it'll be under electronics. A battery wants a mushroom and a bit of copper. Right, so this is, there's the mushroom. There we are. So now we're looking for a bit of copper. Now water is something else. There's this bladderfish which is going to be very important to us because
New creature discovered.
bladderfish can be caught.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Right, so I've got 2. Now if you see what I can do with these, I'll pop these into the into here.
Oxygen.
Whew. Right, so we go into here and it goes under food, but I can see it makes water. Bladder, water. So we can put that in and it'll make us a little bottle of water. And we've got 2 of them, so it'll make us a couple of bottles of water. So we've now got a couple of bottles of water with us. So we can just basically feed ourselves. Oh god, it's night time. So now it's harder to find anything. Much harder to find anything. In fact, significantly harder to find anything. So we need that bit of copper. So we're looking for that thing I broke. We're looking for another one. Let's see if we can see another one. There'll be several knocking around in our area. We just got to find them. Be on the edges of things, on the edges of cliffs and the like. There's one. No, it isn't. I will get notifications of oxygen. Oh, not until I get the tank, because I'm fairly close to the surface anyway here. That's not one either. It's very difficult when you haven't got a light. I've got 12 seconds.
Oxygen.
So it tells me in enough time to be able to just swim up to the surface and take a breath, and then down we go again. And we're looking for limestone chunks. Is that one? No, that isn't one either. Cave sulfur will come from there. It's just an... Oh, here we go. No, it isn't. It's, that's table coral. Ah, there. Oh no, that's a creature egg. That's no good to us.
Oxygen.
Until we can get some copper, we're in trouble, because we can't scan things to get information as to are they okay, are they not okay. We do have obviously the health. We're only on half health at the moment. Look, no, it's no good.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Oop, that doesn't sound too handy, does it? It really doesn't sound too handy. Okay, so I'm going back. I'm going to repair myself. Because we have not only the general fabricator here, we also have a medical, provides our med kits. So we can now just open that up, and that puts us back up. It will make another, fabricate another med kit, but just taking time. As you can see, we've got warnings up here of various bits and bobs. We are able to go up to the roof and open that out. Things don't look too handy, do they? And we just got to wait for a bit of light time. That will happen fairly rapidly. You can see the moon going over. So it's all jolly good fun. Right. So, having done that, come on, sunrise, come on. I can actually interrogate the game. There is part of it we can see where we're at with everything, and the sunlight scaler is the clue. So the sunlight scaler is coming up. It's 0.35 at the moment, so dawn will be upon us soon. Which I happen to know that is east. Map's basically a couple of kilometers wide, or 3 kilometers wide map. Right, so there's sunrise coming. This is excellent because I can dive in now and go and find some copper, because now we're going to be able to see these knobs sticking out. They also appear in caves, but they're quite obvious. What have we got here? Right, there's something, a sea glide. That's going to be very useful. Oh, there we are, you see? And we've got a bit of copper.
An essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely. but plausible.
Right, so where's my little craft go? So we wanted a mushroom. Did we want one mushroom or two for a battery? Two. So let's pick up another mushroom. There we go. Right, here we go. Let's make a battery. We've now got ourselves a battery.
Blueprint acquired.
So now we can make a scanner. So we will make a scanner.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Right, so that's kind of important. Now the repair tool was... we wanted the... oh, cave sulfur. Right, okay. Now we're going to... This is nasty. Well, everything in this game is nasty. We've got to find some holes in the cliff face, like that. No, not like that. Find some caves. 20, 18 seconds, right here. That's a cave. Now there's bound to be some cave sulfur in there. Let's go and take a breath of air.
Oxygen.
And down we go again. Ooh, quartz. That's a good. We'll take that. And what you should do is scan everything. You see. Right. So we don't
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Yep. It is. But I'm gonna need oxygen.
Oxygen.
There you go. Right, so actually let's see, because 45 seconds isn't very long. Have I got anything else, like personal equipment that I can... personal equipment. Yes, I can find... oh, I can have an O2 tank, so that would be good. Let's have an oxygen tank.
New blueprint acquired.
Now, let's take that off. So we've now got on our person an air tank. Now this is going to give us 75 seconds, which is quite critical. Fins. The fabricator may well know about fins. No, it doesn't. Oh, yes it does. We just need rubber. Now fins will help us swim faster. So we ought to go and get that as well, because obviously that would be good. So where was it? It was over there. Keep my knife handy because ooh. Right, so we take it.
Acquired.
So we've now got to cut some creep vine off. I took 2 bits of creep vine because that will get us some stuff. And here we go. Right, there we are. So we've now got creep vine, which will allow us to make fibre mesh, which we'll need a little bit of, and we're going to need those.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Right, so we're going to need all that. We've got to keep an eye out for salt. We can do all sorts of things now. We've got our O2 tank. Fins, because we wanted synthetic rubber. So I need another one of those yellow balls. You've got to watch out for that thing. has got big teeth, and it likes metal, and it makes that noise, and it will attack me. It will attack me. Right, so what I do is I come here and I scan the creep vine. See? Ow! 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 You bugger. It will attack me, but it won't kill me in the first bite. They've got great big long teeth because they play with titanium normally. They're attracted by metal. Right. What was I making? Remember, I was going to make a pair of fins, so we want silicon rubber. Silicon rubber. Now we can go to here, and in here we can make some fins. Now we can swim a little faster.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Right. So now things are a lot easier because we can breathe. You can hear the oxygen being breathed in. We just got to get used to our environment and find the caves. And then what we can do is we scan everything. So scan the boomerang fish. We haven't finished scanning him. Because what we want to do is find out what we can eat, because I'm going to need to eat something soon.
Oxygen.
Right, so that's that one done. We still haven't we're nearly there. It's grabbing bits of data all the while from it. I'm going to need a peeper. Or a boomerang, whichever.
Seek fluid intake.
See, so it will remind me when I'm. See, fishing is hard bloody work. Gotta tell you. Right, fluid. Well, I want a drink, so let's have a drink. There we are.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Thank you. Agile little devils.
New creature discovered.
Right, got one. I'm going to need some grub in a minute. Right, let's go and cook him. And eat him. Oops, no, it's a cooked peeper. And we can cook a boomerang, so we'll cook a boomerang. And we'll nom on those. So here they are. Oh, nice, 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 tasty. Good eating around the fins. So you can see I'm going to need quite a bit of that. My health is still down, but I've got another med pack now, so I can apply that, and I'm healthy! Here I go. Right, so it's probably getting dark again. Whee! Bladderfish, water. Got him. Boomerang. Oh, got to finish off. Right. So, where's the lifebot? There it is. So you've really got to establish food and water as your first priority, really, which is not unsurprising. So I've got a bit of food. I could have a quick boomerang and a quick peeper. And so the peeper gives me 32 and 5, the other one gives me 21 and 3. So the boomerang isn't so good. The peeper's the best we're going to get around here at the moment. I can cook a bladderfish, there isn't any problem with that. But, right, now let's see if we can find this cave to get cave sulfur. Because we could do with that. So we're full up on grub. We're not exactly endowed with. And you'll hear this nasty little noise which accompanies the finding of sulfur. And this little creature comes out and it explodes, which is really very good. Not. Some more metal there for when we need it. Oh look, here we go. Here we go. Right, and right, we managed to get away from him. Now we got a little bit of sulfur. We don't need a great deal in this game. I think it's only. I can't recall using it other than for a repair tool. You tend not to lose them. Then you're good. Right. So now I should be able to make my repair tool. And let's repair our home. So we'll start by repairing this panel here. There we are. And you can see the wire goes up and the panel done. Everything's green.
Diagnostic and outputting results to database.
Right. The radio's back, so let's mend that. Oh, and we've got a message.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal. This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
9 hours. That's a long time. Probably longer than life itself. Okay, right, so I wonder if we can put the, let's just get hold of that. And I don't thought, sometimes you can put them back. No you can't, right? So it's going to live in there because I don't want to carry around a fire extinguisher with me wherever I go. We could do with a drink. So let's take those bits of water in, yes. Is it night time yet? Yes, it is. Right, so fishing is what we do now. And scanning. So we can...
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
So the more you scan, you get all the information about what's available to you in your area. So we've got lots of acid mushrooms, which are useful for making batteries. But you want to know what you can eat and what you can do with things. Writhing weed again.
Oxygen.
Right, the rabbit ray. Now we can find out, can we eat a rabbit ray? So here we go. That's what it looks like. Twin orange pinches. Assessment, inedible but harmless. Well, harmless is good seeing as there's a lot of them knocking around. Because we've done these two, we've actually picked them up. We've found out that yes, they're edible. See, so there we go. The peeper is good because it's got a high calorie count. Further research required. So I don't know if I've finished scanning a peeper. Let's scan. No, I can pick up a creature egg. I can't scan it. Oh dear.
Oxygen.
75 seconds of oxygen isn't a lot. So, wonder what if anything. So, what we learned? We've learned with fiber mesh, bleach. Right. So we really need to find salt because this is better water than what we're getting out of bladderfish. It would be better to find salt if we can. Oops, pardon me. That wasn't. Oh, something to scan there. Giant coral tube. Top off. Right. Indigenous life form, the bladderfish. Where'd he go? Oh, let's just grab it. Now, you've got another thing here with the big yellow bum. Now they don't attack you, so to say, but they're very, very scaredy cat, and they've got poisonous bum, as you'd expect. Oh, bugger. That's one of those nasty little things that comes at you when it's protecting a piece of cave sulfur. Gotcha. got to be quick with your mouse button on this. Okay. That's nothing. There's a bit of the world, bit of the tube, coral tube sticking out above the water. Let's pick up some metal salvage. And off we go. No, there's nothing to scan there. Hello, little peeper. Can I please eat you? I want to eat you. I want to eat you. Don't run away. Thank you. And Mr. Bladderfish, come here. Overshot him. There. There we go. Voila, very nice. Right, so a couple of things to might as well grab a boomerang while I'm at it. Now, don't have to use these straight away. I can sort of hang on to them because I'm in a wet world. They're just sort of in my pocket. There's a stalker, which we've managed to evade. He's still after me. You can see from the shadow on the floor. We don't have to go into the bottom. We can climb up on the top and then go in. Now you can see it's suggesting I do a self-scan, so I will scan myself. And it says searching. That's doing a little searching, isn't it? Right. So what we got here? We got titanium because we've got the thing. Like water because we're going to need water. We're only half full of water. I've got a couple of bladders, so I'll make my bottles up. I don't need anything to eat at the moment. I'm pretty comfy here with food, so I'll just hang on to these. What have we got? We've got the storage box. We know about equipment. What tools? It'd be nice to get a home, start putting a home together. So a habitat builder. Wiring kit, computer chip and battery. It's getting sort of clever stuff, but it's all made out of so if we just have a little look in wiring, so copper wire, we don't know because we haven't processed any copper as yet. Yes, there it is. Copper wire takes 2 copper ores. The battery we know is a copper ore and an acid mushroom, and a computer chip is table coral, some gold and copper wire. So that's going to be fun to find because gold doesn't come in limestone, it comes in sandstone, and that's deeper. Right, but let's see if we can start getting some. That's table coral. Ah, right, oh yes, that's right. Now, it's in some of these little boxes, they're all over the place. They've got bits in them. When you scan the bit, you start the blueprint. So we've got half of a tool, which will come in very handy once we know the ingredients. So we've got to look around, fill up our O2 tank. And in reasonable proximity to one piece will be another. That's just scrap. That's just scrap. But let's scan it anyway, because it's telling me to scan it. Salvaged wreckage. So that box isn't obvious at the moment where it is. Oh yeah, what are these pink things? It's a floater, right? Ooh! Oh, pick it up, thank you. Oh, look, sand sharks. These things are quite nasty. This is and a bit of quartz. That's good for glass. Got 2 bits of that, so we can do a piece of glass at some point.
30 seconds.
Right, now I'm running a tank. It tells me as my tank starts to get towards the limit, which is quite handy. Right, look, we've got some wreckage here. This is a minor bit of wreckage. Now, obviously, this is where we might find the other bit of sea glide fragment. Ta-da!
New blueprint acquired.
So now we know about a sea glide. There it is. You need battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. All of which is very simple to get. And there's some copper. There's something else here, a grav ball, grav trap. This is absolutely wonderful for fishing.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
Amazing, isn't it, how the 2 things that will make life a lot easier for us just happen to be close by. So let's have a little look. A grav ball, a grav trap rather. So we've battery, copper and titanium. So we just need a battery. We're going to need some more copper because at present we've got 1 piece, so we're going to need a lot more. And there really isn't a lot around here at the moment. Titanium is not. Oh, there's a piece of something. I hope this is copper. Please be copper. Yes. So what can we do with 2 bits of copper? We can make a battery. No, we can make 2 batteries. Two bits of copper. Grav trap will help us fishing. Where's the battery? Again, just remind me. Acid mushroom and a copper ore. Right, so let's. That was almost on, wasn't it? Yes, it is on. So let's get some acid mushroom. Where's my base? Where's my base thing gone? There. Ow, ow, ow. And here we go. Acid mushroom. Times 2. 1, 2. Makes battery. Oh, and we've got a radio message. So, acid mushroom can make a battery. Let's pass out battery. So let's make a battery. Excuse me. Yeah. That's there for me. Oh, what have we got here? We're not hungry enough yet. We've already got scanner. Equipment. No. What was it we were going to make? Do you know, I've got a brain like a sieve at times. Grav trap, that's it. This will make fishing a lot easier. It's a deployable item, i.e. throw it away. Okay, so that's now with it. And right, so let's see the grav trap. Let's see what the grav trap is. I want peepers. Hello, peepers. lots of peepers, but it also picks up, most importantly, it picks up a lot of. I don't need the peepers at the moment, but it hoovers up materials, which is really very useful. So you can just throw it out and see what it picks up. Nothing. It didn't apply.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, I'll have a drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
What's it called? It's called a peeper or two. Oh, come here. Oh! Don't be me. I heard oxygen and didn't go up. So, anyway, I'm now in here. I've still got my tank and fins because I just restart.
Receiving re-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Right, so what we'll get now is that. Right, so they're 600 meters away. We don't have to go over yet, because obviously a sea glide would be a good idea. Now, where did I throw my grav trap? Over here, wasn't it? Here it is, still going. But I've got no fish on me now. We'll have in a second. Come here, peeper.
"30 seconds.
Come here. Let's go and get that.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Oh, it's a whole fish.
New creature discovered.
Right, so I'm going to put that back in there. Now, what we could do with is some salt. Because if we cure the fish, it lasts a lot longer. And you cure it with salt. Time to go to the surface.
Oxygen.
It's getting dark. Now, let's go and cook a bit of dinner.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
No surprise there then. Considering on a watery world, swimming is going to be it, isn't it? So, a whole fish. Let's cook the whole fish and see what that gives me. Well, that's the same as a boomerang. Cook a boomerang. Haven't got any more boomerang, so let's nom the boomerang. And if we nom the one of my peepers, then we'll be full up. Cooked bladderfish. It does tell you what a bladderfish would do for you. No, it doesn't. You have to experiment and cook it yourself. You can go over 100% in your tummy. It's just a big tummy, but you can't go over 100% in your water. Right, pretty annoying. Let's keep a medical kit handy in there. Might as well make one or two of these things in reserve. Seriously, it gets that way at times. And yes, the radio messages, they will play the story out. So the order of these things coming out generally is in the right order, and it extends you and stretches you as you move on. But we haven't got a lot of anything around here actually. It's this time it's spawned with not a great deal. And night time is running pretty damn fast, so we can't really see a lot because we're going to need lamps and so on. So it's probably best we just sort of hang about and climb up the ladder, and we might as well just watch the view because it won't be long before that it goes bang. I'm waiting for the daylight. How long is daylight? It's starting to get light now because it's 085 and climbing on the scaler between 0 and 1. 0 being black and 1 being light and dark. We just actually see, as you can see, it says sunlight scaler, surface and local. Well, it's showing 0 because I can't see any sunlight. But we will have to go over there. The sea glide's damaged. Ours isn't made. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Our sea glide needs copper wire, but we've only got one piece of copper, so we need to find another bit of that. This will increase our speed through the water, and it's going to need a battery. And do we remember what batteries are? Oh, God, you use a lot of them. No. Oh, acid mushrooms. So we need 2 more coppers and acid mushrooms. Well, actually, what I can do is dive in here and deal with the acid mushroom issue because these glow in the dark. Very handy, that. So they're very easy to find and make a battery. So 2 bits of copper and we'll be away, and we will get ourselves the other tool. Not multipliable. Battery up here in electronics. Battery. Of course, you notice the life pod has absolutely no way of charging these things, which is a pain in the bum. What else is it saying we can make? So we can make glass. Okay, don't really need to make glass. We can obviously cook some food. We can make all those. Actually, what is useful is this, because this is if you want to investigate a particular area, you can have a pump that just sits on the surface, and you connect 5 pipes down a chain, and that'll take you down to 50 meters, and then you've got air bubbling out, and you can go to that end of that pipe and recharge your air tank. It saves, it extends your diving depth. It's great for early game, so we probably will get that. And the tools, well, we've got a scanner, so we don't need one of those. We are going to want, we've got the repair tool, we're going to want a flashlight. Ah, battery and glass. Shall we have a flashlight so we can work at night? I think so. We'll just have to get more copper. Yet more copper. Oh, damaged my hand. That wasn't very clever. Banged it on the drawer. Glass. Right, so that's here. We said we could do glass, so here's a bit of glass. And all of a sudden, we've got a torch. Now, oh, wrong one, not that one. And now we can put the torch in there. Then we can go out the hole, like that, and it's light. Oh, we need a torch now. No, not a bit of it. These are the stalkers, so there'll be titanium around here. See them playing with the metal, and they will sort of scour around the area and find metal to play with, or to sharpen their teeth on. Right, see what you can find.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Right. Oh, it's caught a couple of stalkers, which is really not what I wanted it to do. But the salt deposit. Yeah, this is good. We've got a bladderfish. This is good.
Oxygen.
Don't ignore that when it comes up again. Let's pick this up and sort of see. Ow! 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 Yeah, I know you didn't like that, did you? Ball, push. What are you going to collect? You're going to pick up. Okay, creature egg. I don't want the creature egg. I have a boomerang. There's a bladderfish. I want you. Oh God, it's this stalker again. Right, I can. No. Oh, I've got a stalker in my hand. This is dangerous, but it's worth doing.
Oxygen.
I didn't think we'd finished the stalker. Obviously we have. Where's my grab ball? Who else is down here?
New creature discovered.
Indeed. So what we can do now is cure a peeper and save it for later. See, let's cure a peeper because we picked up a piece of salt. So now that's it, we got a peeper. And that means it will keep, it won't go off. If I cook food, then it'll go off almost immediately, and then I'm in trouble.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh dear. Radiation suit.
Convenience. The radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Right. The radiation suit. So that's in here, and there it is. We need fiber mesh and lead. Now all this is going to come with the lead. I don't know where lead comes from yet. I got to get lead. I'm going to have to increase my search radius because I still need that that little swim machine, propeller, sea glide. Oh, that's metal salvage. I don't need titanium yet. I'm looking for copper and lead. A bit of quartz.
30 seconds.
Yes, some in there. But also the other thing that's in here . Oh yes, let's scan the limestone and see what it says about it. And a bit of copper, yeah. Oh, here we are, let's scan you. Shuttlebug. Are you normable? No, doesn't say it's normable. Sandstone chunk.
30 seconds.
Alright, okay, now you see he's left those yellow balls, they expand. Ooh. They explode, that's gas, and it's noxious and deadly. So you need to avoid that. Right, so what have we ended up from there? We've ended up with a bit of quartz, a bit of lead. That's that cowy sort of thing with the bum. Right, we need another piece of lead, and we're going to need 2 lots of fiber mesh. We won't be able to go anywhere near the spaceship until we get that. Oops, no, I don't want to go down yet. I've got no air. But this is where this is where this pump would come in handy, and I've got enough titanium to make it. Because I can lead air down to me, so I can go into the cave, come out, fill up the air tank, go back in, saves the swim to the surface. Very vital, you know, it's a good piece of early game kit. Deployable. No, it's to tool. No, it's an equipment. So one floating air pump and one set of 50 meters worth of pipe. Right. So they are going to go into, the boomerang doesn't want to be in that slot, so the pump can go in there. And when I put the pump up, then I can just drop the pipes in the same hole. We are going to need, what have we got? We got food, it's water. Water we need. Drinky time. Drinky time. There we go. Oh, there's a bladderfish in there. Let's squeeze him dry of water. Excellent. Excellent. So we're going to explore this cave. Aren't we? Were we? Where was this cave? Right now, we don't have a compass, if you notice. Under our depth gauge, there's no compass. We've got to make one. Oh, look, looky. Hello. Be copper. Pretty please, I want copper. And there's a lump there. And that's copper, yay! That's it. What have we got up here? Because I saw something up here too. There we are. Two, one there. It tends to be one titanium, one copper, but sometimes you get double titanium. No, it's a fake sandstone lump. 30 seconds of air left.
Oxygen.
Okay. Where's the cave gone? I've lost the cave. Wasn't so clever, was it? Ah, now look, caves. Ooh, what have we got here? Oh, sea glide fragment. That will just give, if I scan that again, that will just give me my thing. Right, we've got some areas to explore here. Means he's just spat his dummy out. That's not a big cave, is it? Ah, yes, this might be a good place to explore. This looks promisingly cavey. Yes, that is promisingly cavey. So what we'll do is we'll deploy that. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. We'll put those pipes into there. And oh, see, there's a little sign saying there's another radio message. Right, okay, so there's the air pump. And we can just go to this sort of vertical down, and then we can just descend till it goes up like that, and we go up, Then we can go down again, and it, whoop. Oh, bit cranked that one, isn't it?
Oxygen.
See, I needed oxygen, so but I've got a supply of oxygen here. You can see my tank's filling up. Right, so that's good. So I can now bring that down till it starts to. Oh, no, he hasn't launched yet. The crash fish. This is the thing that keeps crashing into us. And then he will explode. The only trouble is now I've lost my little pump and pipes wherever they've gone. I'm running away from that because I didn't want to get hurt by him. So, you know what we got, don't you? Look, got a torch. We got to find our pipe. There it is. So we can now just go here. Bastard bloody thing. They're a serious hazard. Right, so now we're full up. Right, if you dodge, you can sometimes you can dodge them very effectively. Ah, this is the big coral tube. Oh yeah, we've got a long way to go down here, so we'll go back and fill up the old air tank. We could pick up the sulfur is there in the bottom of the flower, and the crash fish protects the flower. In fact, I think it's crash fish shit actually.
Oxygen.
Oh, that's better. See, it makes exploring caves so much easier if you just drop down your air supply already. Right, so there's a nice lot of quartz in here. This is the tube, horn of plenty, because this is inside a great big piece of coral. Bumhole. Oh my god. Yeah, he ran out. Hopefully we run out of crash fish now. They're a pain in the backside, they really are. Right, we've seen.
Oxygen.
Right, okay, so we're going to swim to the surface at this end of the tube. Whee! Go. And. Right, so we can go back down here. This is all quartz. I don't know if we need quartz. What we do need is copper. I don't think we need much in the way of quartz at the moment. There we are. Right, now we're finished in here for the minute, so we can start just pick the pipe up. And the inventory is full. Wonderful. Inventory is full. Okay, we need to drink some water anyway, so now we can pick up the pump. Right, let's. That's quite a good shop there. That was all local stuff. So now we can start to make things, hopefully. I want to put down some roots. We need the habitat builder. That will make life an awful lot easier. There's the radio message, you see, which there's a little symbol comes up on the screen, well, big one actually. Right, we actually got enough titanium to make titanium ingot, which we don't need at the moment. We can make copper wire, which I think, if I recall, is one of the items that we want on our list. I wanted a habitat builder wiring kit. I haven't got silver yet, because wiring kit is silver. The radio's nagging me, making these beep, beep, beep. Well, let's cook some fish, because I need something to eat. What's this? A cooked peeper. Yep, another cooked peeper. And another cooked peeper. That should fill me up. In my knapsack. Nom. Yes, that's filled me up. It's given me a bit more water, but we will have a little drop more. Nope, what have we got fishy wise? It's only cooked fish. We can't extract a lot of water from cooked fish, but we do get some. So I have to use that. Right. Oh, no, down the hole. Because we haven't been over to the first one yet. Now we're getting a bit full of stuff here, so we've got a lot of copper. Got the piece of lead, but we need some more of that. Put that away. That bit of glass. That bit of fish. No, I need the knife. Give me back my knife. Very much. Right. So we nearly filled that one up. So you can see a floating box is going to become something that we need. But so we got that. So it's the floaty box. We need an air bladder. You see, it's emergency flotation. We don't need one of those. Flare, habitat builder. That's what I'm after. That will come. That will come. Equipment. Yeah, there's not a lot in there. The high capacity tank would be nice. Titanium glass, a thing, and silver ore. So we need some silver. At some point, we can do that. So. That comes from down there, deeper down. Cos. Reading in here. We've got a lot of information going on in here. But if we look at the geological data, limestone, let's set the surface so we keep topped up with air. Limestone has titanium and copper. Sandstone has lead, silver and gold. So that's what we want. So if we just move over here a bit and then go into our inventory, grab the air pump, put it into number 4, press the number 4 on the keyboard, push the pump away, go back into our inventory, put the pipe in number 4, press the number 4 again, and we can start.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Why won't you connect?
Seconds.
Right, so we're at 50 meters. Doesn't help when somebody bites our arse though. So I now need a med kit because my health is now 34 and that's not nearly good enough. I don't know what bit my bum. No, I want a medkit, don't I? I said I want a medkit. That'll do. 85 out of 100. I'm going to... Got to look for a pipe train. There we go. See, so there's our pipe coming down. And... that's really useful because as long as I keep an eye on where it is, I can go ball, throw. Let's see what we got down here. Hello, peeper. I'm looking to see what else it picks up. That's the little red.
30 seconds.
Red thing that bit me on the bum. Where's my oxygen? There we go. He'll try and bite me on the bum too. Did that pick anything up? No, it didn't. Not useful. That did.
Silver-based wiring is an essential component of many habitat modules.
Alright, and there's another little thing. You'll see this thing.
30 seconds.
It comes out with bubbles, and it allows you to fill up with oxygen there too. going to try and eat all my prey. Indigenous. What's that? Screech egg.
30 seconds.
It's a different way of fishing, isn't it? It's just a different way of fishing, but it's very good. And these pipes are really very useful because it means I don't have to go anywhere in it. Now, small boxes down there. Right, what will we do? Oh yes, that was it. I wanted.
Detecting increased foreign bacterial levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
The battery, lubricant, and copper wire. We're able to do that. We can have a sea glide. So what we'll do is we'll pick the pipe up. And we're going to make ourselves a sea glide. A very, very useful piece of equipment at this stage of the game. Hang on, I think I've forgotten something. A sea glide wants a battery. A battery needs mushrooms. Fortunately, mushrooms we have plenty here. That'll do for a battery. What? 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 What did you want for a battery? You wanted... Oh, copper ore. I thought I'd picked up... Oh, no, it's in there, isn't it? Dopey. I have a battery. Right. The equipment... deployable. Oh, it's deployable. Sea glide. Lubricant copper wire. Well, there's the lubricant, and there is the copper wire, surprisingly enough. And now, for my next trick, we start getting a decent piece of underwater equipment.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Well, that's the whole map, basically. But how am I doing? That's not finished yet. We're going to need water. Right. But now with the sea glide, oh, it's dark. However, what we can do is put the sea glide on spot 1. We won't need the knife for the moment. There's scanners on 2. Repair tool. Don't really need that as a deployable item. Right now, an air pump would be a better deployable item. Right, so if we put the sea glide on, we push the button, it's got a torch on it. And here we go. So now, all of a sudden, our range is massive. And our speed is good. But what we need to do is go over and see these people over here. We can do this at night. And if you look on top of the sea glide, you can see a little mini sonar too. So it's giving you just an idea of what's around.
Oxygen.
Which is dead handy for cave hunting and also finding your way around caves. Yes, they also landed in the shallows like we did. That is shallow. Oh. Another radio message coming in again. I don't think they'll have landed in a coral tube though. We've got 270 meters to go. There's some through into the kelp forest. Right, here they are. Hello, life pod. They're on the bottom. Oh, they don't look very healthy, do they? Well, I could get some more titanium out of it, that's true. They don't look in very good shape. No, definitely not in very good shape. Ah, and a data box. This is going to give us a blueprint. The very, very, very useful compass. Oh no! Oh, jeez whiz! I just got to the surface. Oh, that was close. Because I lost everything that I picked up in that little time frame. Oh look, see, it's showing us there's a hole ahead of us. What? Another bit of copper, always welcome. Cost us quite a bit in power in our battery on this thing. But, not to worry. Right. So we've got salt to cure another peeper. So we've got a cured peeper out the way. Oh dear, you're beeping away. Let's get another med kit out. And play the radio message.
This is Avery Quinn of Trading Ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over. Nothing but vacuum. These Alterra ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. You offer to help, they don't pick up. Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reach your position. Do you still need our assistance? Over. I'll try them again tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Charter's gonna have us blowing our credits running errands for Alterra. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
Right, so here we go. Equipment. Well, we don't want any more pipes, so that's no good. Cook a bit of food. Yeah, we can cook a boomerang. My boomerang won't come back. Nom. Oh, nearly filled my tummy. Talking of which, it's going to be time. Right, so we've got 2 hours to go. 2 hours. 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 what have we now got? We've got titanium and copper, plenty of. A bit of quartz, and I know where to get a lot more in that big tube. Oh, we want to make the compass. That's the important thing. A compass. That's under equipment. Yeah, the compass. Copper wire and a wiring kit. 2 pieces of silver. Sadly, we've only got 1 piece of silver at the moment. Because we haven't got any silver in here. We've got a piece of lead, but we haven't got any silver. So we've got to go hunting sandstone for silver. That's our closest direction to sandstones. That's a limestone. There's a sandy stone. Be silver, yes. Was. Wasn't it? 2 silvers. We've got to think about the radiation suit, so we need a lead. The mesh is easy enough. That just comes from
30 seconds.
That just comes from the tall creep vine. But the compass, that's so useful. Wiring kit and copper wire. So we've got the silver copper wire. We can have a compass. That makes life so much easier, because then you can just say, right, it's over here. I can save power in my tool. Let's do a nice crawl. Wiring kit. Excellent. Now, personal. No, because I haven't got any copper in here, have I? I've got copper in here. Now, here, compass. Oh, copper wire. So up there, there. Hello, copper wire. Then here. Compass. Basically, it makes a little chip that fits into my heads-up display, and what it appears in the in my inventory and equipment list is it appears in this slot here, which is good. Radiation suit is going to take those 3 when we get there, and then much later something else will go there. Couple of options for the later game. Been here. Okay. Now, are you edible? I don't recall actually reading about you. Indigenous life forms.
30 seconds.
Wait there, spadefish. Behavior assessment edible. Right, hello.
Seek fluid intake. New creature discovered.
What means this new sweet? I've done it again. I've done it again. I've done it again. So you go. When you get later game, you've got 200 plus seconds to live, which of course is huge. That still should have a cured. So you can actually eat them raw, which I've just done. Wasn't a good idea. Just cook myself a peeper. Makes good eating. Grapple. Gotta go and get it back now. No, it wasn't this way. Is it this way? We're going west. No. That doesn't feel right to me. "36 seconds. Yeah, that feels right. With that. The quartz mostly grows on the ground. If I want anything else, it's going to be growing on the wall. Like there. That one's got something in it. Oh, that's another very useful tool. A laser cutter fragment. There should be another bit.
30 seconds.
Another bit of that knocking around.
Seconds.
Oh look, we got 2 bits of gold. Wow. Gold's not that important right now, though. Yeah. Getting the piece of lead is what I need, because it all comes from the same sort of thing, which is why finding sandstone is important. What did I just get? Piece of lead, which is what I need. Right, space forgotten here. Yeah, I got
30 seconds.
And I haven't got my knife with me. And hold that out the water, I still get the speed of it without actually using any battery. Boo. Knife. I did have my knife on me. Goodness me. I am having one of those days. Alright, let's get the radio message out of the way.
Land re-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Come get us already. Right, knife. Hello, knife. But that's all I need. That's all I need, because that's going to create me synthetic fiber, and then I will now be able to. No, I won't. I got to. One lead, one synthetic fiber, and now I can make a radiation suit. Boom, boom. There we go. Right, I'm now protected. I can go near Aurora. Yeah, it would be nice to get this higher capacity. So we need another piece of silver, because we've used our silver that we had. But as you can see, we're starting to fill up our stores. That's it. We've got store pack full, so that's not good. So now, time to make a box. I take that box and I go out the door, and I go somewhere where I can find it easily. It will just float here. And do that. And then I can open it up, and I've got 4x4, I've got 16 slots, which I can put stuff in, which is excellent, because we'll put, initially that's just going to be a box of titanium. No, wrong one. Right one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. And so I'm going to open it up. I'll put all the titanium in there. But even more nicely is I can give it a name. So I can call it titanium. If I could spell. So, want to know what's in that locker? Look at the name, titanium. Wonderful. No, we don't want to open storage, so we don't need to rush this time of night because let's go and see what we've got. A new life pod. I thought there was another radio message. So we've got life pod 17, stranded near a cave system and under attack. They're 100 meters down. That's a blooming long way. So we've now got 2 medical kits with us. We've got 50 meters of pipe. But they're stranded near a cave system, and at 100 meters we should be getting some silver ore. Anyway, I've been playing for a little while now, so I think I'm going to take a little break. So let's go and stand up on the top and admire the moon and the planet as it passes over our wrecked starship. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and catch you next when we resume from this point. So cheerio for now. Bye bye.